y'all doing? So that's Excruciate, split with Epitaph, released in '91, and that's what this whole video is all about. Is favorite death metal '91. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. Gotta play this part of my life. Excruciate. That's some Cavernous shit right there, and I love when they hit that slow doomy part and it just gets the blood pumping. That's the shit 91 has to offer. So I didn't want to show the typical stuff like Dismember, like a never flowing stream or ever flowing stream, or Grave into the Grave, or Morbid Angel, Blessed Are the Sick, Suffocation, Effigy of the Forgotten, Pestilence, Testimony of the Ancients, Atheist, Unquestionable Presence. I could go on for days. Cancer, Death Shall Rise, of 1991 death metal releases that are just so fucking badass. I didn't want to show those, so I decided to do this video and show 13 of my favorite other death metal albums that was released in 1991. And I've shown these albums before in different videos at different times for different reasons, but I thought I'd lump all these together into one video and have a go at it, because this shit needs to be known. That Excruciate split with Epitaph is a fucking masterpiece. Especially that track, which I'll post links in the description. Links in the description below. That's called Into Mortality by Excruciate. Fucking rules. Anyway, let's get on with this. I realized when I was grabbing these albums, there's a lot of them are from Sweden and a lot of them are from Finland. It's just how it worked out. It's just my favorite fucking albums, other than the big names. So let's get on with it. I'm gonna show a vinyl, then I show a CD vinyl. I got 6 vinyl records, and then I've got 6 CDs. So first one up, and I'm not gonna say 1991 over and over again. It might slip out, but everything here is from 1991. That all my new viewers, if you don't know about these albums, definitely look them up. You'll find them. But anyway, this is Sorcery, Blood Chilling Tales, and it's in this vein right here. Has this kind of aura, this kind of, you're out in the freaking middle of a cemetery with the moonlight and fog and just flames. It has that aura. Cavernous, evil. This has a really cool, I love the opening Blood Chilling Tales. I love the keyboard in that. Legacy of Blood, The Rite of Sacrifice, Dragons of the Burning Twilight. I fucking love that track. Rivers of the Dead, Immortality Given, Descend to the Ashes, Lucifer's Legions, and By These Words. This is an absolutely stunning Swedish death metal album that just needs more love. Freaking amazing piece of art. Amazing piece of death metal right here. Definitely, if you don't know this, look this son of a bitch up. I shit you not, that's fucking gold. Next one up, another one from Sweden, Mega Slaughter, Calls from Beyond. And this is a very raw, primitive, cavernous Swedish death metal album. Every track, I love every freaking track. Blood Runs Free, Raise the Dead, False Paradise, Shreds Left Behind, Death Remains, Into the Decay, Call from the Grave, and Bloodshed. You could kind of get a feel what this album would be kind of like. This amazing one I need to get on wax. I was just so stoked that they get this on CD because I've never actually had a official copy, I guess. Till a couple of years ago, I think this was released, and I was so stoked to get it in the mail. I was like, fuck yes. So yeah, Mega Slaughter, Calls from Beyond, a fucking stunning piece of death metal from 1991. Next one up is a band from New Jersey. Not too many American death metal bands because most of those are like well known, but I decided to pick the ones that are least known. I'm not saying that don't know these, but that need more love. I'll just say it that way. This is Revenant, Prophecies of a Dying World, with a kind of a H.P. Lovecraftian theme to the lyrics. The vocalist is very animated, I guess. The guitar work in this is something to behold. Absolutely badass death metal album right here. This double disc, or double LP I should say. I always loved their logo, but this one, Prophecies of a Dying World, Spawn, fucking awesome. Ancestral Shadows, the unearthly, in the dark of the psychic unknown, asphyxiated time, distant eyes, valedictions, and degeneration. Look at that artwork, just fantastic. I love that eeriness. It just looks like, it looks otherworldly. I know those are just basically a sycamore tree, I think, laid into a ditch, and they color the sky with orange, and that green pops out. But it's just fucking amazing artwork. It's an amazing picture, and it well describes the feel of that freaking particular album. Next one's another one from Sweden, Authorize, The Source of Dominion. Kind of in the vein of this Excruciate Here and Mega Slaughter. This one's eerie. It opens up with some eeriness, keyboards and stuff. I played this one a lot. I've talked about it before, but I played this one a lot during Halloween. And the music takes you to this desolate looking place. I guess it looks cold to me. I know that's a well in this tree. The full moon in the background. I've seen people have this on wax, and I always get jealous when I see it. But I'm just stoked that I have this CD copy of it because it's an absolute banger. Can't see the song titles on this one very well, so I won't read these. I'll probably butcher them anyway. But if you don't know this one, definitely look it out. It has that spooky death metal. This is true death metal. Fucking killer shit. Next one up, I've shown a million times, my favorite Finnish death metal albums. But another one released in 1991. It's this one from Finland, Sentence, Shadows of Past. Which this album kind of has a doomy feel to it, but not slow down. Kind of like a Obituary doomy, I guess, because Obituary has a little doom. I remember when I first heard this album, I was blown away by it. And also another thing with this album, I usually follow, if I listen to Dark Throne, Suicide Journey, for some reason I always have to listen to this, and I don't know why. But it's just one of those things that happens. But the vocals on this are some of my favorite death metal vocals. Just an absolute fucking banger. Favorite tracks, there's so many, but Rot to Dead, Rotten Ways to Misery, Suffocated Beginning of Life, it's true death metal. Under the Suffer, Descending Curtain of Death. Absolute fucking banger. Definitely look this one up if you don't know it. Sentence, Shadows of Past. Another one from '91. Another Finnish death metal band. Probably didn't know there was that many death metal bands in Finland in 1991, but I just love their sound. I've talked about how much I love death metal from Finland, but this is, I think this is called Zisma or Eczema. Not exactly entirely sure how to pronounce this. This is their album, Yeah. It's kind of more of a death and roll. When they began, they were more of a grindcore, kind of sound quite a bit like Carcass. But I like the Easter Island look. It matches the music perfectly. And the music is very eccentric, and this album I usually listen to like maybe Master's Hammer after I listen to this, or vice versa. It's just very odd death metal, very guttural, really raw, but guitar riffs in this are insane. I was trying to see the song title, but it's in a blue ink that I can't really see, but there we go. Why am I something? Fuck, I can't see that. I'm not gonna read these, I'll fuck them up. But definitely look this up. Absolute banger from Finland. Next one up. Fuck. It's another Finnish death metal album. And a lot of you know that I made a Finnish death metal my favorites, and they just so happen to all come out in fucking 91 for some goddamn reason. This is Finnebrae, Children of the Scorn, which is actually my favorite Finnish death metal album of all time. My favorites. And I think a lot of it is because of the production. This is very cavernous, very guttural vocals. And the riffs in this go on for days, just amazing riffs. But the production on guitar kind of reminds me of Infernal Overkill by Destruction. But holy fuck. If you don't know this one, definitely look this bastard up. But Waiting for Arrival, Sinner's Eve, Blood on White, Shiver, Congenital Defeat. My favorite track is actually Walls That Held Screams, Spirit Be Wild, Slumber End, Redeemed from Time, and Grip of Insanity. This is a fucking banger. Look at that artwork. Amazing, amazing fucking album right there. That released in '91. Now I have one Floridian death metal band in here, Eric Rutan's band. They only released this one. This is Ripping Corpse, Dreaming with the Dead, which I'd love to have this fucking on wax. This is some death thrashy shit. There's Eric right there. Eric, of course, is in Cannibal Corpse now, and we all know he was in Hate Eternal and Morbid Angel. This has, I know this is gonna sound weird, but I always thought this kind of like crossover death, I'll say. That makes sense. But I always had that kind of crossover feel to me. Real brutal. I could be wrong. Somebody might get offended, but calling a death metal album crossover, it just has that feel to me. I don't know why. It's not in the vocals. Maybe it's the lyrics. Fuck, I don't know. Fucking killer shit. Fucking killer fucking album. Ripping Corpse, Dreaming with the Dead, 1991. Here comes another Finnish death metal album, but I have to show it because it's one of my go-tos. I'll pull out the LPs real quick. They'll try to slide out. This is a double LP set, and it has the demo, Recitation of Evilness. Fuck, I can't even talk. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, really, I struggled trying to make this 1991 list, and I was like, man, I don't want to show these albums again, so I'm showing these again. This is Convulse, World Without God, and this is number 2. Demolic would be up there with my favorite Finnish, but This one starts out with this haunting piano. Kind of feels like you're in a saloon for some reason to me. And I know that's a church, the graveyard. And look at this fucking artwork. Why does this not get much more love than it does? The others. It's a fucking masterpiece right here. Masterpiece. Vocals are very guttural. And it just fits well with Authorize from Sweden and Mega Slaughter and Funebrate and all those bands. Sorcery, just fucking kills. Definitely look this up if you don't know it. Favorite tracks, I love the introduction, which I just spoke about, but I'd say World Without God, of course. Putrid Intercourse is a killer track. Infernal End, Godless Truth, Power Struggle of Belief. There's just so many great tracks on this. Every freaking thing on this is fucking awesome. Convulse, World Without God. Fucking banger. Let's go to Germany with this. And I've showed this several times, but this is Jumpin' Jesus, The Art of Crucifying. 1991. This thing right here is very technical, I guess. But not to a point where it's freaking stupid technical. Does that make sense? Very odd chord structures. Vocals are very guttural, and this album is just freaking amazing. I love the artwork. I've always loved that artwork, and I'd love to get this on fucking wax. I don't know. I've never really looked and seen if it is on wax or not. But yeah. So you got this blue guy, and he's got stakes in his eyes, and behind him is the pentagram. Bloody. True death metal. This is pure death metal. And it's an absolute fucking banger. Absolute banger. Jumpin' Jesus, The Art of Crucifying. One of my favorites. Wow, this fucking album. Another one from 91 that needs more love is Viogression with Expounding and Exhort. I can't remember where. I think, man, I want to say this band's from Connecticut or Kentucky or something like that. Some odd state that you wouldn't think an album as good as this would come from, but this is a fucking masterpiece. And I've said it before, this kind of reminds me of Obituary a lot, especially in the vocals. I like the samples they put in this, like some burning witches and all kinds of weird shit going on in this fucking thing. But Maggots and Nod, Nothing, Partisan Flames, Winds of Death, Fragmented Carcass, Cross Spells, As You Die, Limb from Limb, Transmigration, Choir of Loudnin, Circle of the Divine, and Choir of Loudnin again. Fuck, it's got 2 times. Oh, the chanting, fuck. Look at that artwork. Got this fucking dude, and he's got this demon. I guess he's gonna put him on the cross here. He's a demon himself. But this, all these skulls, it just is perfect fucking death metal. The last CD I'm going to show is another one from Sweden, Carbonized for the Security. And this kind of has kind of a punky, hardcore death metal fucking thing going on. It's kind of really odd mix, but it works very well. And this is just amazing. Got four never mind, I'm not gonna read that. Anyway, my favorite tracks on this is Hypnotic Aim. I love that one. Blinded of the Veil, Syndrome, Reflections of the Dark, Purified from the Sulfur, Burning in Hell, basically. For the Security, this one has 2 bonus tracks, Dark Curses and Necrophilic Carnage Mass. This is fucking awesome. Bonus tracks, it says, was taken from the demo 1991, which this was released in 91 as well. Absolute weird freaking artwork. but it works. They've kind of broke away from what everybody else was doing and did their own thing. And fucking killer shit. Fucking killer. Carbonized for the security, and it just goes well with all this shit, especially what's playing in the background. Epitaph. Well, yeah, that's Epitaph right there. And then the last one I'm going to show is one from Switzerland, Messiah, Choir of Horrors. Oh my goodness. I remember when I bought this cassette back in old days, and I listened to this son of a bitch over and over again for some damn reason. There's something about this album I fucking love. But it's more of a death thrash album, to be honest with you. But in 1991, a lot of the bands were had a little thrash in them. Still, there are some pure death metal albums that came out in '91, but for the most part, a lot of them, you'll have a little bit of thrash in it. And I believe these guys started out as a thrash band, and this one got more guttural in the vocals, kind of along the lines of Sepultura Rise a little bit. But absolute fucking banger. Favorite tracks on this, and I can't see them. Choir of Horrors, the opening track. There's one called Weena. That last track on side B, Weena, that thing fucking rules. But anyway, so that's my video. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. I could show all that other stuff if you want me to. Maybe make a part 2 with the more known stuff. But I thought this would be a little bit more fascinating. And maybe I'll point you to another death metal band you didn't know about. That's what's playing in the background now. You guys all fucking love this video. That was a fucking fun ass video. Talked about those albums so many times, but it's still fucking fun to show them. Y'all have a great one. Later.